Hello, and thank you for taking the time to attend the Life After Abington webinar. My name is Jordan McCrae, and I'm a graduate intern in the Career and Professional Development Office. Today, we will discuss employment, budgeting, and other life skills to help you succeed after you graduate from Penn State Abington. First, take a deep breath and realize this is a period of great transition in your life. You are truly transitioning from a student to a working young professional. Due to this, understand that your journey will be incredibly different than that of your friends and your peers. Don't be discouraged by other successes and don't compare yourself to them. Focus on your journey, your goals, your ambitions. With that said, temper your expectations and be prepared for uncertainty. Your first job might not be your dream job. It might not have the exact salary that you want. Your living situation might not be exactly what you expected coming right out of school either. Recognize that this is not permanent and it's instead a process. Try and reframe this period as you taking care of your responsibilities. Be accountable to yourself and your commitments. Also, don't be afraid to ask for help. There are many people who will be able to help you during this time, both here at Abington and also in your personal life as well. As you move forward to your life after Abington, and in this case specifically employment, it is important to prepare yourself for the job search. Be sure to tailor and fine-tune both your resume and cover letter. Practice your elevator pitch, and also take time to identify specific industries and job positions you are interested in. Focusing on these will aid you significantly in the job search process. The Career and Professional Development Office can assist you with this virtually. Remember, preparation is the key to success. Next, recognize the job search can take a significant amount of time. Searching for a job is often a job itself. Be sure to take care of yourself emotionally, physically, and mentally during this challenging time, and understand it takes effort and commitment to search for a job. The Career and Professional Development Office possesses many online resources for Abington students. These include the Penn State Abington Online Job Box, Nittany Lion Careers, the Penn State Student Affairs Career Resources page, and Campus Philly. These are great resources to aid you in searching for jobs. Additional virtual resources can be found on the Penn State Abington Career and Professional Development website. Developing a routine is essential for a successful job search and will help you from becoming overwhelmed with the entire process. An example routine is outlined on this page. For example, you could conduct employer research and focus on searching for jobs and submitting applications in the morning. Network with professionals and follow up on leads in the afternoons. And finally, relax and focus on self-care in the evenings. This is just an example of a routine. Be sure to do what works best for you personally. With that said, consistency breeds success. Networking is an essential part of the job search process. Many jobs are acquired through some means of networking, whether it be from conferences, career expos, informational interviews, or some other means. It is important to establish relationships within the professional world. Consider affiliating yourself with your industry's professional organizations and attend conferences. These are opportunities to meet a large number of professionals in the field you intend to work in. Try seeking out a mentor via LionLink or LinkedIn. They can help you with your application materials and give you insight to their specific industry. Also, reach out to various professionals for informational interviews where you can ask them questions about how they entered their industry or field. Finally, continue to learn more about your profession and work on developing your skills. Next, as we look at interview preparation, it is recommended you practice your interview skills with a career counselor. You can schedule an appointment with a career counselor by logging onto Nittany Lion Careers. Interviews will then be conducted via Zoom. A helpful tip for answering behavioral-based questions is the STAR method. Using this method, you can tailor your answers to questions by focusing on the specific situation, task, action, and result in the scenario asked during the interview. This provides you with a helpful framework to answer behavioral-based questions. Also, a great tool to prepare for interviews is InterviewStream. This tool allows you to practice interviews on your computer by generating questions you might be asked on interviews. You can select from pre-generated interviews by industry or create your own custom interview. Next, to prepare for negotiating, be sure to do your research on the employer and the position you are applying for. Some great websites for learning more about salaries and company culture include LinkedIn and Glassdoor. Start dates, moving or relocation allowances, and salary are some of the items that can be negotiated. Clearly define your personal goals and non-negotiables that are necessary for your negotiation. Be patient and listen to what the other side is saying to clearly understand what they are offering. Although it can be easy to give into emotions when negotiating, try to remain calm and seek a win-win solution for both you and the employer. Consider setting up an appointment with a career counselor to help practice your negotiation skills. Going from more flexible hours to a regimented 9-to-5 type office job can be daunting at first. Here are some tips to help you adjust to both new hours and the workplace culture itself. 1. Develop a weekday routine. Similar to our earlier suggestion of making a routine or schedule for the job search, having a routine can help you be consistent during the week. Along with this, sleep and exercise are incredibly important for your physical and mental health. They also might make you feel more energized in your day-to-day life. Next, be punctual. It is important to be on time to work and meetings, especially when you're just starting out within your career. Going along with this, deliver on your commitments and projects. Be sure to complete all of your tasks and assignments at the required deadlines. Next, during this early stage of your career, view this as an opportunity to grow and develop both personally and professionally as a human being. To aid you with this, seek out a mentor either inside the organization you work for or within the industry to help you get acclimated to the professional world. When working with your supervisors, coworkers, and clients, be positive, dependable, accountable, and responsible. Remain professional as much as possible and express appreciation for those you work with. Be respectful and cordial to everyone you interact with, and avoid using company time for personal enjoyment or personal use. It is important to have proper email etiquette when communicating with supervisors, coworkers, and clients. Be sure to use your words wisely and carefully and clearly communicate exactly what you intend to say. Avoid abbreviations, symbols, and text-style language. Also, include a signature and contact information so people know who you are. A well-designed email signature conveys professionalism in your emails. It can also serve as a kind of digital business card. It should include your first and last name, your position title, your department, company location, and your contact information. Other things to include could be your personal pronouns or your LinkedIn page. As you enter the professional world, you'll most likely be making more money than you were as a student. It is important to know where your money goes. Keep track of your income and expenses in an Excel sheet or Google Doc. This will give you a visual representation of your finances. Also, make sure to keep an emergency fund. You'll never know when something unexpected happens in life, and it is important to be prepared for unseen events. Also, it's recommended to save a portion of your income each month. Try to find a certain range that you feel comfortable with. As you progress during this time after Abington, seek out opportunities to grow and develop both personally and professionally. Take ownership and pride in your work. Maintain a positive and optimistic mindset through challenging times. Seek feedback and mentorship to help you improve your skills and abilities. And remember to reflect and recognize your accomplishments and success so far. As you progress into the professional world, sometimes it may seem like it is the same thing day after day. To help break this feeling, consider making SMART goals for your career. SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. An example of a SMART goal may be to attend 2 conferences related to your career field in your first year on the job, or to have lunch with a coworker outside your team once a week. On a personal level, it may be to save a certain amount of money each month. These are just some suggestions to help generate ideas to inspire you to set some goals for both your professional and personal life. Self-care is extremely important during this period of transition. It may be uncomfortable and challenging, but realize that this situation will pass. Focus on yourself and hobbies and activities that interest you. Don't compare your journey to others on social media or in real life. You are on your own journey, so be sure to focus on what is in front of you. Remember, this feeling of adjustment, uneasiness, and challenge is temporary, and that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Finally, to conclude, remember this is a period of huge transition. Be kind to yourself and understand everything might not be perfect all at once. Be responsible and accountable to yourself and what you want to accomplish professionally and personally. Develop a routine to help you adapt to your new world after Abington. Set achievable goals using the SMART goals framework we discussed earlier. Work on shifting your mindset from being a student to a working professional. Continue developing both personally and professionally, and most importantly, have fun and enjoy the journey. Remember, you've got the tools and ability to succeed. Don't hesitate to contact the Career and Professional Development Office. You can also make an appointment virtually via Nittany Line Careers or send us an email at careers-ab@psu.edu. Thank you for attending this webinar.